Hey, welcome to this Field of Glory Empires gameplay video. If you love the history of ancient empires, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Field of Glory Empires. Get into our Rome campaign. Rome's got some problems right now. I mean, we're doing quite well here. We've got a nice siege happening against the Etruscans, which is a great thing, but progress and decadence is really bad. This 0.6 ratio is killing us, which is why we are, and of course, declaring a dictatorship killed us on legacy, so we took a big step back. Now, this whole progress and decadence thing is how we start catching all these aging tokens. We get too many of those and we're going to become, I don't know, we'll fall back in our government type if I remember correctly. So we've got to kick our culture into gear somehow. This is kind of interesting. Here are modifiers for the Romans. You've got a commerce bonus of 10% being a republic and an aristocratic elite, which gives us more leaders. Unfortunately, it also increases our decadence. Cursus Honorum, bonus number of leaders you have available. Pax Romana, we can assimilate other factions better. Builders, infrastructure bonus is nice. And right now we have a bad administrator, bad military, and well, we've got nice conversion, but we don't care because we're not really converting anybody. The patrician party's screwing us right now, so that's not good. There's a lot going on here. I haven't talked about it all in any great detail. I think I did recommend and I suppose I should link in the description. I'll try to remember to do that. Das Tactics video series that he made during the beta would help. He's also doing Slytherin's video series that talks about a lot of this stuff in great detail. I'm kind of here to play, but we can take a quick look at some other things. Here, I think we may have gone over this, but if we look here, we see the region. It's a plain. It's open terrain, cost 2, terrain defense 0, frontage 12. What's kind of nice is it tells us that we have a river crossing into Campania, and a river crossing into Turnus, and a river crossing into Umbria, and that Tiberius are hills and Etruria are plains. So that's really interesting stuff, and it all affects how the armies fight. Here's the defensiveness of the terrain, 68, pretty high. Wall level 3, garrison 17, units of power 33. Accumulated decadence is 4.95. We're getting 0.75 per turn because of our nation's size. We need to start kicking decadence down, but it's going to be hard because of problems with, well, I got passed up on several buildings because we don't have any papyrus. Loyalty, risk, and revolt. Right now we don't have any issues. 55 rating isn't great. Revolt risk is 0. And we have 9 building slots out of 18 available. This also tells us that there are healthcare regulations in effect, that we are blockaded, which I still haven't quite figured out because I don't see anybody there. But once these guys get there, maybe I will. And that it's an objective that we own. Now, objectives are really important. That helps us get those progress tokens. Right now, our objectives are Illyricum, Apulia, and Tarentum, Padus, and Eryx. And I'd love to be moving on them, but I'm so busy keeping people off our back. So let's take a quick look at diplomacy. We're at war with Samnium, Tarentum, and the Etruscans. All in all, it's very unpleasant. I don't know if I tried to get peace with these guys. Yes, they're not having any of it so far anyway. 6% chance of peace with Tarentum. Well, it doesn't cost anything to ask. You don't want to ask over and over and over again. That would be awkward. I think it actually affects your ability to communicate with them. But since I don't see that getting any better anytime soon, why not? Syracuse is all about an alliance, not so much on cooperation, but I'm going to ask for a cooperation. We're not neighbors, minus 10%. We are small. Relationships. Yep. We're going to ask for cooperation with Syracuse because we're going to want to get to Carthage. And to do that, we're going to need to be able to cross the Syracusans, assuming that Carthage doesn't take them down. So an alliance with Syracuse, when it's all said and done, will be helpful. So, the ledger. We're building everywhere. This tells us nice things about what's going on in each. Now, this is under the region's overview. Yes, those are objectives that we hold. Here's structures and how many of each type we have. The roads that are available. Harbors that are available. For some reason, Latium is unusable. I'm not sure. There must be a Etruscan navy there. And you can see the regions by populations, the regions of military, regions of trade. So trade goods, flax, sulfur, hemp, cattle, and pigs. Let's see this. Okay, and horses, fish, lumber, pottery, horses. Very cool. Filter by, so you can do all kinds of fun filtering here. The two armies, which are, that's interesting. There's an, oh, I know, there's one there. Yep, that's the Navy. The leaders that are available and their characteristics or modifiers. Battles, what's happening. That's what we see. That's the CDR, legacy, different factions, and history. Not so good right now. Decadence is getting out of control. So what can we do about that? We can go in and see about adjusting. Got a negative cash flow still. Well, we could go and see about adjusting some things, but we'll take a food hit there. Slow our growth. Isn't that nice? Wonder if that'll change anything. Yeah, we want that farm. Pop one into culture there. That slowed that down a bit. Pop one into culture there. Not much change. Just trying to kind of, I don't want to mess with this one. Trying to help get this together. The money situation is nastiest because we have such a large army. That's the previous battle. Now, we're building a slave market there. That will open up some possibilities of decisions that could bring us some money. We got to get this together. This is Rome. You know, you think Rome is just awesome. You just stomp all over the place. And yeah, you can, but it has a lot of problems that are tough to solve. And in the mid-game, you start running into stability problems with civil wars and stuff. So you really got to work this culture and stability stuff to keep Rome together, especially once you start conquering other nationalities. All right, I think we are ready to go. We've got no regions to build. Nothing to build in any regions, I should say. I am not willing to take a loyalty hit just yet. It's bad enough the legacy hit we took. This Navy is probably going to come out and get slaughtered, but let's go find out. And processing the turn. Oh! It's actually close. And we've got a flank. They may have a better leader than us. Ouch. Nice. Not nice. Hey, there's no leaders there at all. I could have swore I had a leader with my guys. I guess not. Should have. If I had a leader, we wouldn't be losing ships like this. And go. Lord, this is ridiculous. It's just going to keep struggling. We won. Barely. Oh, we lost 2 out of 3. But now we should be blockading them and our port should be open. And finish up the turn. I can't believe I didn't assign a leader to my navy. I think I say this a lot in my Command Modern Air Naval Operations. Attention to detail. New decision. Raise loyalty or quell unrest with various options. Right of anyone to assassinate the prescribed victims declared. Justice will be swiftly served, but abuses will abound. Each region arrest has 50% chance for it to acquire. I don't know if I've got anybody in unrest. Cases and trials, 20% chance per revert to a quieter state. Let's take a look at something. Do we have anybody who's actually at unrest under pacification in Picenum? But that doesn't look like unrest to me. Yeah, so I'm not sure that decision. It's amenities, a gesture of clemency, troublemakers or amnesty, provided they did not perform. The 2 regions must an unrest revert to a quieter state. 3 in the Republic. 2 decadence points. No thanks. Oh no, no extra age. We'll check. This could last longer than just, I think. I'm not sure. No, we're still not doing good there. We'll do that because there's no negatives. Let's go through here. Our messengers have come back. Samnium has rejected our offer. I'm shocked. Farm has been completed in Latium. Oration Tribune. Yes, that's a loyalty thing. That's cool. Brickwork and Campania. All right, we got plenty going here. What can we do to improve? Cult site, culture 5. Yeah, we just gotta kick this culture thing in the butt. Growth in 6 turns. I can afford to move a little bit there. We actually got positive cash flow. And that didn't affect that. Cool. All right, what's going on here? Let's let that float. We've got a breach. They're all torn up. We make the assault this round. Looks good. Let's go for a turn. And done. Didn't even fight a battle there, it looks like. Okay. I'm sitting here playing along, and my cat of 20 pounds of scooter is between me and the monitor. He just decided to look at me like, what are you doing? Back to sleep, big guy. Okay, well, we actually went up +4 in CDR. That's nice. We're still way down in Legacy, taking that big negative hit. Syracuse and Rome agreed to cooperate. Oh, that's very good. Very good. I think there are other trade-related benefits too. I'm for it. Siege is over. I know. All right. Let's see. Tarentum felt our offer was not worth their time. Yeah, go figure. It's a great victory. We picked up 90 money. That's nice. Armies marched and conquered it. Yes, I know. The boy invaded, and so there's raiding in Amelia. Our courthouse and fair justice system is helping keep. Yep. Okay. Population quiet. We still got this going on. No new decisions. Need to get that slave market. That will trigger some decisions. We've got a lot of slaves. And Rome, well, only 2. Still need the slave market. There's some cool decisions. Uh, the army is in great shape. Let's take a look. This is a very cool province typically. Let's see. Hey, can I build? Oh, nice! By capturing that, I can now create a province which has a lot of interesting benefits, including a provincial unit and I think a small decadence benefit. Trade goods overlay. Yes, there's iron there. That's nice. That's nice. I'm for it. All right. We have 4 open slots in Etruria. They've got a abandoned palace, which is nice for legacy, but it has a decadence increase. Often those will go away when the regional folks decide that, you know what, we don't need that as much as we need the building material it's made of. They tear it down. Pleasure house and a worship place. So we've got that. That's nice. Hurting for money here. It's a net negative on us. We've got a little bit of positive infrastructure, a little bit of positive food with a food surplus. Fortune tellers, money and loyalty. Crafter district's very cool. It's 0 slot, increases money. Archery, iron mine. Wow, infrastructure and metal. 14 turns, for God's sake. That's under pacification, so you take big penalties, like a 25% infrastructure penalty you can see there. So that's not quite as long as it looks like, but man, metal and infrastructure. Got a stud, ranch, smokehouse in 9, food and health bonus growth at 8 turns. We're going to go for an iron mine. That's going to take a while. It'll get better assuming that we don't lose the place. Right now, there's the capital of Etrusca. I'm just curious. 41% chance for peace. I need to be able to turn around and go deal with Samnium and Tarentum. A turn standing here. Okay, they can't do their special thing there because it's already built. Well, we can continue to beat on the Etruscans. We can take a roughly, 40% chance that they'll settle and give us some time to turn around and go deal with the Samnites and drive for that objective, which would be very cool. We can smack them over the head another turn. Let's take a look here. Mountains, that sucks. Terrain defense, frontage of 5. They're independent. That puts us in reach of those guys. I could split the army. I still have another very good leader available. Sue for peace and still march on either Samnia or a drive toward Tarentum down the east coast. Well. Get that slave market up. Need to get that slave market. And while we're at it, Oh, that's right. We build them there. Let's build a couple of light ships to replace the ones we foolishly lost. And let's get a leader. We'll take that flanker. +1 attack bonus, +1 movement bonus. Yeah, it won't matter for this guy. Let's give him a leader. And send him home. So if we split this army, we could leave. Let's see if we took 1, 2, 3 legions, 2 ally, 4. That leaves me an 81 and a 61. 81 needs a leader. Now he takes a big hit because the new leader means that these guys lose some experience ratings for a year. We'll leave that 61 there. They won't take anything back. Let's go ahead and try for peace with these guys and march with these guys to... This all feels foolish. This all feels foolish. I feel like I ought to just crush the freaking Etruscans. It'll take a couple of turns, or for that matter, I might be able to do it with the 2 armies I have here split going in 2 different directions, although garrison combat power 34, yeah, 12. Well, we could combine the 2 armies again under the 1 leader and just smack them. Oh, what's going on up here? Oh, that's right. That was the invasion. Well, those are pretty substantial armies. Let's look at how they would do here. That would cause more expansion. We're going to expand anyway. It's just all there is to it. It's all there is to it. The Etruscans are a pain. But so are the rest of these guys, and I have things I need to do. Well, what the heck? I've already made the decision. Let's, I have asked for peace here, right? Yep. Take that army. March there. Take on those Italic independents. Everything looks good. Let's go. They're not going to take back Etruria with that Roman army standing there. Look, they attacked anyway. Well, okay. Well, that wasn't so hot. Got a good leader. It's going to be a draw, isn't it? Wait a minute. We'll smash them. Will we flank this guy? Did we win this? Yes, we did. Outstanding. Got a little tired, but we put them in a bad place. Alright. This is going to be a pretty cool fight against the independents on a narrow frontage. And this doesn't bode well for them. That initial phase was rough. And so much for that. Okay. Could be an interesting next turn. What do the Etruscans say? Yep, we came up 3 in our CDR. We're still in the toilet on Legacy. Rotan is Sure, sure. I've got no immediate desires to expand that way. We'll go with cooperation. Seas commerce light ships. If I could afford it, I would. If I seize it, each region with the harbor gets a 50% loyalty penalty of 10 for 6 turns. Let's take a look at what... see, we've now got the province display. But I want to look at Etruria. 10 hit there would be unpleasant. About the same there. But we can't afford to pay the indemnity. Well, we've been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Let's just take the loyalty hit. Free stuff. All right, Tiberius receiving 1 slave. We should have the slave market up and running now. It's going to hurt us on decadence, but we will. 1, we'll get some money out of it, and 2, it'll make a decision available. That's kind of cool. Oration Tribune, loyalty bonus, and culture if we had Marple. 24, 24, 20. Shoot. We've only got 1 slot left. It's going to take 5 turns. Fine. Build the culture building. That's a good idea. Cult site has been built here. 11 out of 14 left. See, this preceptor house does a real good job in reducing decadence, but we've got to have papyrus, and if we don't, then we pay stupid money, minus 15. Such a wonderful thing. Charcoal produces coal, can already be imported from, okay. 11 out of 14. Sanitation will kick health up, which modifies. If you look at this, health right now is at a 15 food discount for the next population. So sanitation is cool. It also allows you to build sewers. Yeah, we'll go for sanitation there. That's been added to our empire, which is kind of sad because it'll make it even harder to have decent CDR. The boy were raided there and defeated. Rome is, yep, we've created that province. That's cool. And we've, oh my God, we're taking another aging token. It's not easy playing Rome. These guys are still trying to decide. We've got a positive cash flow. I could easily wreck that just by building. Oh. Well, that won't wreck it, but another ally would be a good thing. Let's merge those guys and wait for the other ships to show up. These guys need to rest around. We've got to take an objective. We just got to take an objective. All right. Okay, let's take the turn. And it's a long processing turn. No change. CDR. Still got a slight positive cash flow. Our envoys have returned, and the Etruscans have rejected our offer. I'm shocked. Okay, you go join that army. Combat power of 12. Get that extra ally in there, then we'll go for it. Here. Well, let's take a look at, can we build anything? Yes. Yeah, the province we just took. Huh, I'm getting some kind of weird beep beep here. Stand by. Well, it looks like that messenger has settled down. It may happen again. So I suspect it's someone trying to get me all excited about an online game. What do you say we do a quick run through here? New population there. Hemp field completed in Eternus. That gives us something to build there. Monument is a culture building. Only 5 right now. Ooh, an anchorage though is free and it's money. We're building a monument because we need culture. Rated by the boy again. Okay. Looks good. No decisions. Come on now, I built that slave market for a reason. You'd think you'd give me a decision. Those guys are all healthy. We should be able to. Let's take a look at these guys. Playing cost 2, terrain defense, frontage. Whew, combat, ooh, garrison combat power 40. I may not have enough army to go play there. Splitting these armies might not have been the best idea I ever had. No, it just might not have been. Fine. I'll take a look there. The Etruscans want to fight. We can fight. We're coming for you guys. Outstanding. We've got our ships. And we got a leader. For some reason, the leader didn't stick. Got a leader there. Got a leader there. Gotta watch these leaders. They'll disappear on you. Okay, well, it was a great idea to take a round and see if we could get peace with the Etruscans. Not going to happen. We're going to get in here and smack them. Man, it's looking bad. You guys should have taken the peace offer. I mean, even if it had only been a few years of peace before I decided to come get you anyway. Right. So much for that. Now we got a siege happening. We're going to go straight to war with the Celtic. Watch. You just watch. This is one tough game with Rome. I've played several times. All right, we're coming up a little bit in our CDR. That's nice. I don't know if it's going to be enough. What did I just say? What did I just say? Okay, the good part about that is that's an objective right there that I'm standing ready to go take. So fine. If we're going to have to fight over the Po Valley rather than around the boot of Italy, then so be it. Okay, Salt Marsh completed there. What we'd like to get there are irrigation canals, I think it is. Boy, nasty decadence. That doesn't work because we're missing fish. Brickwork is okay. Swamp draining is okay. Street parlor. Money and culture. Okay, we need culture. Money and culture. Narration Tribune finished here. Tavern, that's a nice loyalty bonus and money bonus. Weaver shop. Whoa, if you want money, It's happy. This is Latium. Growth sucks. Growth sucks. I hate to do it, but now that we've got salt, we need to build a salt house there. Monument completed there. What did it look like? We still haven't gone positive. Still haven't gone positive. It's just awful. All right, let's get back up here to the province. Turnus completed the monument. There's the religious building we need. Sanitation completed here. Growth is moving quite nicely in Campania. Warehouse is a big, big, big infrastructure plus. And I'm for it. Move some guys down here to try to get this culture thing happening. Another invasion by the boy that was turned back. And we have another aging token. Oh, it's just, oh. Did I say oh? You just got to do something about it. We just got to do something about it. I don't know if I would do that about it. Growth in 74 turns. Fine, get this going. That ought to cut into that some. All right, how are we looking? We've got something happening everywhere. We've got a siege with a healthy army happening there. This bunch, right, this bunch looks a little too frontage of 8, combat power 34 for their garrison. 50 plus against 69, that's a good way to get my brains beat out. Can't afford to buy anybody else. Our fleet's standing by there. Let's go. Should have moved out of Etrusca, can't say Etruria to combine my armies. Yes, I should have. +8. We came up +8 in CDR. We're heading in the right direction. If we could get that objective, it would help a bunch. Well, we're finally positive. Just the tiniest bit, but we're finally positive. Whew. Yeah, I know, we're poor. I know we are. Manpower poor also. Metal. We got plenty of metal going. Okay. It's just scary being Roman sometime. Got to survive this early game. Okay, and Picenum. Street parlor is money and culture. 4 of 8. Growth is kind of slow. We'll go for the street parlor. Not real tickled by it. Alright, we've got a breach. Yeah, no sweat. We assault. Now, if I go here, it's likely they may attack Etruria. And you know what? They can. They can go for it. We're going to combine those armies. We'll crush them, then we'll take out this, and then off we go. Look like ugly things happened here. Is there anything else happening? That all looks good. Did I miss anything on decisions? There are no decisions. Go. – All right. The assault on the city. You guys are close. And that's that. Sweet and simple. We now have a commanding presence in the mountains. And we're at war with everybody. The Po Valley, that's where we're heading. Because once we start punching the Celtic, all right, +1 on the CDR. Let's just hope that things stay quiet in the south and that. Yeah. Well, we can't do it if we wanted to. Citizenship status and state reforms. This normally is something you do when you have really good administrative leaders. Seeing as how these guys are boneheads, we're not going to touch that decision. Okay. We inflicted a few casualties. Oh, we did it. We took it away from them, in fact. All right. Under pacification. Oration Tribune. That's always good for loyalty. We're in good shape. It looks like we can afford to walk away from that. And we need to take an objective so bad it hurts. So we're marching first against the Celtic, then we'll finish the Etruscans. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We've got nothing to build. We're still positive here. We're still in the toilet there. Go. And processing the turn. That's not even worth looking. Let's just view the report. Yep, it was we hammered them. Ooh, they have a real army back there. Look at that. That took an objective, and that ought to help with all these cultural CDR. Yep, see +3 for Rome there. And running the AI. New decision available. This normally costs money. Yep, real money that I'm not going to spend right now. No. New population. New population. Oration Tribune has been built. Tiberius, I need you to really become an infrastructure monster. And a builder's hall is cool because you get an infrastructure bonus of 22%, but it slams your manpower. Infrastructure, money, and metal. Have I said, look at that, look at that. We still need papyrus. Have I said how much I really like blacksmith? I'm going to build one. New population in Campania. Pattis has been added. Thanks to their foresight, Patrician Party satisfied. Now part of Rome. +1 progress token. Which may have cut one of these down, I think. That's right. I think so. Okay. Patrician Party gaining support. Currently incredible. That's just terrible. They're awful. A powerful raid occurred in Amelia. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. What's up with you guys anyway? What do you say, instead of raiding me, we have cooperation? Tarinia is the new. Yep, like I said, the objectives just keep dragging you deeper and deeper in. I'm just curious, will these guys consider peace? 58%. Why don't you guys just settle down? We know about that. Latium is in unrest. Do we care? Average revolt risk is 5. Yeah, we care. Got a little bit of money. Let's that all looks good. Raise some troops to garrison the place. A couple of lights, that ought to help, I think. The governor of Pattis had no choice but to crucify a few religious agitators. What can we do while we're here? We can build public works. We're going to do that, and we'll see how everybody reacts to our peace overtures before I dive in even deeper into... oh, look at this. Samnium! And we lost. Yeah, this is just... there's so many things happening. Come on, the Etruscans. I can't, for some reason, that's just not pronunciating today. -8. We just, jeez. This is so much fun. It's a great game. You know, playing the Romans, I'm just going to crush everything. Aging tier reached. Stable aristocratic republic. Bottom tier, 30% chance to receive an aging token. Fortune teller's been completed. Yeah, but we lost it. Senones, almighty invasion. Yes. Okay, so they got rid of their... And are they still considering our peace offering? Yes. There's their capital. Our objective is there. Don't have enough money to raise a big army to go after those guys. Campania is a big concern. Alright, will the Celtic consider peace? No. Yeah, we are in a mess here. We are in a world of mess. All level 0. All level 0. This army ought to be able to rampage right through there. In the meantime, Campania could be in real trouble. Those guys, garrison down here. Build 2 with garrison there. Let's go for it. Go there and then there. Well, they can only do that in 2 turns, huh? It must be the... Oh yeah, it's the... Well, it's plains. That's interesting. Click stop. Well, I'm back in the situation of being able to split armies if I want. But I saw a really substantial army up here. I really don't want to do that. Going here is cool. We'll grab their money. Going here is better. We grab an objective. There than there. And this is turned into quite the challenge. Go. Once you're stuck in the Po Valley, it's hard to get unstuck. Yet there's their real army. Got a lot of units. This could be a long series of fights. Oh, on the other hand, that was really good. Chariots. Uh-oh. Draw. Like I said, a long series of fights. Maybe we'll do better here. Just don't lose a legion, huh? Could be another draw. Not good. Not good. It's going to be expensive before it's all said and done. Look at these guys. Even after getting exhausted. Look at this. Will we ever break out of here? Ah! Problem is, our army is worn out. Yeah, that's challenging. It's challenging. Hey, we lost an aging token. That's nice. That's very nice. We needed that in a big way. We've got peace with the Etruscans. That gives us a few turns to sort this out. Alright, these guys need to stand. Need to do public works. That was peace with the Etruscans. Yeah, the Celtic. Are the brigands that is your army fully sated? That could be the only reason you now have to make peace with the Etrusci. Yep. That, and I didn't want to fight anymore. Street parlor. They can't build anymore right now. Picenum. I was curious, are we still positive here? Yeah, just. Picenum. Produces coal. Sanitation could help with growth. Go with sanitation. Iron mine and Etruria. What's wrong with me? Etruria. Don't answer the question about what's wrong with me. Can't afford that. Oh, but a freebie. Clear water is always good. Yes, we took them on. Yes, we got a progress token. Yes, that's still happening over here, and it's very bad. Those guys in the garrison. Patrician party is still too strong. They are such crap. New objective for Rome, Massilia. Look, come on. Let's have ourselves a reality attack here. 7 open slots in Torina. I'm building public works. And a pleasure house for loyalty. I'm worried about losing Campania. I want you guys to go to Latium. Still just got no problems here. I want you guys to march there to garrison Campania. These guys are going to rest. Let's take a turn. And the biggest problem I think I'm seeing here is that we've got these patricians and they're just awful. They're just awful. They're really hurting. I mean, that I'm probably not playing brilliantly, but they're really putting a hurt on us. There have been few decisions. I normally see a lot more interesting decisions, and I suspect, well, it's nice, we went up in the CDR. I suspect that has something to do with them. Okay. Practice of embezzlement. Well, go figure. How's this army looking? A little bit tired. A little bit tired. Clearwater has been built. Well, let's take a look here. Just barely positive. State reforms we can't afford. Yeah, I don't remember fighting this hard to keep the money flowing. And food 10 money, bonus of 8 food from fish or wood cutting. Tavern loyalty bonus. I'm feeling okay about loyalty right now. Coastal markets are nice. Salt house completed in Latium. All of a sudden we've got free slots and we're down to 31 turns because of the salt house. Yeah. Growth is just screaming along there. Herbalist, health 6, oil mill, food, health. Money. Noble district would help a lot with loyalty. It'd also take forever and kick us in the teeth on decadence. 6-2. Okay, that's 6 health to manpower. 6 food, health 3. Going for an oil mill. We got to keep this capital region. It's got to be able to grow. All right, the Samnians invaded. We beat it back. Attrition is losing support. And embezzlement. All right, Celtic, just out of curiosity. Nope, 11%. They just don't care. Got our garrison bolstered here, right? Right. Still doesn't mean it can't fall. Garrison combat power 24. 2 walls. Spending money like mad. This army's kind of tired, but these guys are worn out. We're going to go for their capital. All looks good. Let's go. Maybe we can take a few denarii, a few gold pieces from the Celtic. And go. Oh yeah, this is looking sad for them. Yep, nice, very nice. You can speed this up by clicking. And ran them over. Now will you be peaceful and quiet? I have other things to do. I got other problems. Oh, what a wonderful game. Jeez, this is a struggle. And the bigger we get, the more decadence we get. I mean, it just gets harder and harder to balance all these things. There's so many things going on. New population. You see, now we're slightly negative. Croatian Tribune complete there. Coastal Market complete there. Blacksmith complete there. Warehouse complete there. We got 32 whole money. Somebody make it stop. Right. Build public works while you're standing around. Why do we're generating no culture and everything's in here. Yeah, okay. And too worried about this. Play with it a little bit. Cult site. Yeah, I think a cult site's a good idea. They're not going to build anything anytime soon. Let's take a look at the ledger to find out what we need to build. In Tiberius. I hate to do this, boys, but we've got to get our culture pumped a little bit. Sanitation. Wood cutting. A market. Bonus of 5 money from all kinds of things that are missing, including market's cool, but it's not working for me right now. Street parlor, 5, and culture. We're going for street parlor. Still struggling with the culture. Out here, 2 open slots in Etruria. Money and culture, buddy, wheelmaker. Nope. Herbalist, flax field. Oh no, this is exciting. But we're going to grow into. Going for street parlor, still pumping that culture thing. You can look at this and pick up, you know, by jumping around in the province, or you can use the. I kind of go back and forth. Clanus, gambling ring. No, don't want any more decadence right now if I can help it. Money and metal. Equipment stockpile. Infrastructure and money. Food and health. Go for food and health there. Campania, my favorite place. Oh, land expansion. That's a good idea. Vineyard's nice. Get more slots. Land expansion. And Amelia. What can we do? Got clear water because it's cheap and free. No decisions available. Objectives are all good. 35% chance of peace. We're going to ask for it. We got a turn to stand there anyway to build public works. I'd like to get peace. I can come screaming down on the Samnites at that point. Now here we are at an hour, but we're going to press the thing one more time. May go for 25 turns. That'll get us, what, there's 500 turns. There'd be 20 videos if I could get 25. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be a long thing. And we're still going down. This. Come on, we need leadership change in the worst way. Just the worst way we need leadership change. Why do we propose we cooperate? I see no reason not to. New population. Clear water in Amelia. They're besieging us. What? Well, they didn't stick around because they're not there now. I missed that. Okay. Oh, this is very nice. We finally got the slave. I need you to sell some slaves. I get some money. Look at, we're down to 87. Sell some slave. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. No, no, no. Oh, we're so poor. Palladium has 6 slots. Preceptor house. Can't afford it. Just not any good choices here. Food for growth. All right, what else? 1 open slot in Amelia. Yep, we've already got a religious, 7 turns. Blacksmith. Corvus, that would be wonderful, but we can't do it. It costs too much. I have never seen the Romans so hard up. This has just been terrible. Terrible. And we're gone. What other decisions? Did I miss a decision? Citizenship and state reforms. Can't afford them. Got to have leadership for it. Just doesn't work. Yeah, Rome's had a really tough start. This has been a depressingly difficult start for Rome. Going broke. Can't seem to get it together. At war with everybody and their dog. Samnium might go for peace. Let's see if we can convince him. And so might Tarentum, and that'll leave us in good shape to continue reorganizing the Po Valley. All right, we're going after those guys. Go. You don't want peace? Then I'll just bring all the war you can stand. Let's go. Yeah, this is going to be tough on them. Well, maybe not. That's encouraging. Saw a lot of exhausted guys, but I don't seem to be able to put. Well, maybe we can here. Well, I don't know. We're gonna sell this or not. Yeah, we did. Now, do you want peace? Now? How about now? Well, at least we didn't go down here. Still about broke. Still almost out of people. We're about out of manpower. We're going to have to disband some troops. We're cooperating with the Aedui. This option, at least one military before instantly get a food per population point. Each region having loyalty with loader. No, I just no. The Celtic rejected. Here we are stomping. This is the campaign AI deciding that it wants me to die. New population. New population. Sanitation. 3-hole money. Mercury has been added. They raided Amelia. And they keep raiding there. Well, this is very bad. This is very bad. Liguria. Not going to build that anytime soon. Special build public works. Picenum. Go with a market. Pump that up a little bit. This manpower thing is out of control. The military upkeep's killing us. So we're going to disband. No, wait. Be careful. Be very careful. Split. Now, if we disband all those guys, because we're about to run out of guys, and there's almost always decisions to help you with this, and it just hasn't been falling, and I'm convinced it's because these guys are so awful. Or I'm just not lucky. Yep, slave markets equal to 1, money is equal to just, this is just not working. Just not working. Don't see a whole lot more I can do. I've punched up well over an hour. Well, I think we're going to call it. We're at turn 25. Things are really looking grim for Rome. That's just the breaks, huh? Hey, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of Very Young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.